so ye pese ye kwaso ye hwa ne bonsem so no wo ma yesa aban achi amehene no na aban nwuma ne aban nsem bi ho no mo a empanisi enwuma det ni wura no no wo mo achire ye mu ne enso enya kwan so atutum obisa ensem a eha yen na eha won so a unya ya enka obebisa no na chese wo ha wa ban din mu nti niam bi ekoso o sectors no so oni anu ye kura da chi bi obesan de anu ye na ba ohun sa nti mame nkoso ana kuyaski sase e wo matade a opam emami na menkanfo ne emfa emaw se kuyaski e wo ho emaw watade shem friend 020-836-4729 ohun sa ye be wi ade aka bia me de beka ho mame mu so no se oba ye nche ye nti de ye ma no akwa aba ne ye ma no etiri nkwa ani etiri nkwa se this year ya na oba ye no na no mo na asem approve anu na nka ya ye bibie ho no eni e wa bele mu
na ya kam
nka ya kam enka mo ya ha ye fi so ba so wo mu a eye nti ye ma otiri nkwa
ti da se
say nshada anya foforo ma fi say what the deputy a
they be cry din kan mame nchia o na menchia wahwefo ne Ghana adihye nyina megidi say me de communication me wo mu dada free be make say my first TV experience was in 2010 a free hono at the party level and they say you be me as campaign aide to President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ebra no ye candidate in 2015 ena ye ba ban mu nso me koye deputy communications director of Jubilee House enti me deputy director for 4 years ena 2021 ye de me ba Ministry of Information as deputy minister ena afia hyase February o mampani sa bo me din se me meye so afo e o ye ministry ho tinyame adom
eni oba chia me chese wuni kasa pa
me adwuma ne da makoma so me gidi say adwuma obeye policies programs infrastructure bibia obeye bia no se wone adehye nkita hodie etosinia e mankrofo hu enema pa waye
that's true
enti I am passionate about communication me ne metimi aye e de aboa president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene se adwuma pa aban na ye nyina me bo ho dewuro enti me de ye mfa me so afo kra na nka be kasa dada
enti sa no maso ye ho no mo ankasa mo wo mu dwumadie mo policies ne mo project ana so ye de ye ho ma aban atena ye ni nyina ban ti ne ye ho nti ye de ye kasa ma so ye ni nyina na se ye coordinate aso ye ni nyina na aye baako
yo edi kan no in fact anya kasa nko ana ye ka me kasa Ministry of Information ye adwuma ne teacher kasa na ye ketwa wo mu kra
I see
na sane wonim se wukọ education ministry a omo agencies okọ health omo agencies okọ security agencies omo sana Ministry of Information yenso ye de ye wa aban adwumaku ahodo a yenso so na in terms of policy any programs bursary support ne ye subvented ye ka subvented a ne aban eyi mu akohoma ne nyina ye na ye di enima ye bo omo mototo ne mama ne ye ye agencies ni bi Ghana Publishing Company Limited, Assembly Press, Senior Musinimu no Ghana News Agency, Graphic Communications Group, Times, New Times Corporation. New Times Corporation, Information Services Departments. Enti ena Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC
manti
GN na Ghana News Agency enti entotoye a ebeboa hye adwuma no moke na policy direction ena bio enam say ye na ye policy leaders within the information sector no say bia asemaba efansentrofo ho ana say eyemra shebedwani bia bisa question in parliament a media ho enam say yen na ye the leaders within the space nti ye na ebedi agencies nanim na yakomra shebedwam akoyi ano obehwa na wotwe kakra ni etwa mu be na wotwe mu ne meko parliament eko kan meko submit ye annual report on the implementation of the right to information. Mi wie yenso so no se bia obi won se mi se bi nkomotwetwe a yenso yetimi kotena ho ne ene o matwetwe nkomo ne bi just me nyemra hye bedwane ntime nto aba aha nanso so bibie fans entrofo ho ene nsentro adwuma media nkoso ne yedie safety of journalists ne nkeka ho bia ye na esi na so ayere ho toto niema se bebe kama na enye agencies nko ayo stakeholders o ka ho presenters technical teams ne nkeka ho ka ho na nam se mo so modon ko ntine o GJ Prim Park Giba say your new media association for bloggers and content creators enti na obekan a Facebook monetization policy ne ba yen na Facebook for tro yen yen na ye ne omudi nkita ho ye de da ubo no beto abonte yen ye set up meeting between Facebook ne new media association on your platform na omone mo hia ne nsem ompese o maka omatimi aka eba training capacity building ye stakeholders abeboa ama omode akohmane aka de abeshimama enkrofo nim de wo adwuma no makosra yenya na yesa di mutintiman toto niema
ema bibia Facebook ide na ma fo na ni bechi ho na making kind sa letter na ma me ankasa no ma antiase me na msi eni adwuma no pa remfo pa ji se uda social media no 24/7 na ya ji se ma ko bi die ti me feel say me na ma antiase afa eche me hwe na nkomo okoso okromu a like as a conditions a ebema wonya sika free Facebook for no den pa nti chiremu kakra say etesan yana monetization
okay nti ne edi kan no beye bosume miensa ntemu ni ebra o mampani bo media ne enyanso emi enimpo na me sha ase ko aprobo fi se na me nso se ye ne se uni nipa beye adwuma esese uhu situation no for yourself enye ne ebetwa egu krata so de abra ope na suma on no betina no wa kire on achiwade enti na efe say woni nsentro be adwuma so ko bia na so na okotie o magenkire o ha wo mukom ne problems bia enti nkran ha de me ko ba bia fie ha kra me ba ha na me wie ye no nso so no New Media Association in fact GJ ne New Media for mo be bia January me na me ko bia no
I think I saw it on
e ba ne sa me nsuma be ye minister ne de no mo nim say adwuma no omo ne me ana hya ase enti mete omo nsem ne omo ha ne biase enti meto mensa fra omo nyina bloggers ne content creators esi nkonwa Ministry of Information yesi nkonwa no ade titiru ana ha omo monetization fi se no mate se Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, Facebook mo makwanya mo mutimenya sika on the platform na no mo susu ye ne se omo nti kuo aban bo mu chidom obi anka o masem ma omo a advocacy to get the monetization no e wo form na Facebook ya adwumaku a omo ankasa e na omo ye in charge of omo policy enti wo ntimi nkoshe omo se omo nye A na B but ye ne omo si nkonwa na ehun se ene esa de a ye nsoso ye nta New Media fo na chi ne enka bi mo omo na asem no munye du enti me free si esi nkonwa di nkomo no me ankasa me reach out to Facebook through some of our stakeholders and New Media for no say any omumpenyin for twetwe nkomo say they should put together a document na nka meeting a ye ba be ye no na e de ato omanimu say Ghana content creators no obi ho benye ska just say waje obi a owo Nigeria access no na use their monetize na sika ne banso anipa na tefa no amanefa na say adwuma wa ye na koye adwuma hunu na me nso me ye babunu social media no meni omo anete ho ti ne ekoso bia no omo de omo nsem no ba mete ase nti omo ye nkrata me de request come on Facebook say ye pese ye meeting no omo my reply say ye state issues no nti among them na monetization kan ho capacity building training for content creators cyber security campaign against misinformation and disinformation na nyina kan ho nti response e ba ne say monetization no cry pese ye dada enti ehu hia kra se ebesi nkonwa na ansa ye be ye meeting no ba ye be ma mo official communication say ye hihye no na say sisi bia se ebetima for Ghana ye be twro mo enti ne mete ye net as atadwemate de enti ye friend New Media mpanimfo no so de to omanim say request na ekoye no o ma frɛ ye say ade no kra omo ankasa sigina ye omo ye nhihye dada enti enru tam ebe meeting no kra na o ma ye dada nti ye ntwentwen so no mo ntro ye into officially nso so omochro yen to omochro me no eno na me se ma me nto me bo ansa na yenye bibi ansa na issue statement and the time na mo tete na mframamu a bloggers ni bi kanya na ate dada nanso so yenim Ghana ha se yeto an ye se obi so wakonya Guinness World Record no verification nothing and one say ade na te se o baby a nanso so ye de esese okasa ma aban ansa na obekasa no na onan gina bibi so ese fa onyina so oba obetime de krata abekire
nti se a wo Ghana no it's a content creator bi pese onye sika free no content mu wo Facebook a what does it entail
SSA wo meet guidelines bi abribia yen ya ba tan ne nkeka ho ye kasa ye na niema ye twagu wo social media no so say ye hu ebi mojasem ebi ewudie nro obonsam cartoon niema deje nkrofa dejem ne nkeka ho na no be hu obi ba 13 14 no kita smartphone ni bi enti omo so na issues of terrorism cyber security issues extortion obi ohono ma babunu bi wasi so foforo na obi adada no send me picture obe send na wie no o se wan fa scam ma me de beto abonte agu animu ase obi kra timi de bibi sa huhu no wakoka na no aduro enti no Facebook nso so se na ye aban no omo so as app developers meta omo responsibility so mbehwe hu say ye betua oka for content make sure say ye community guidelines ene nhyehyeye de atoto o say wumum raso enti ankrofo fa ahodie so wadi so na guidelines no say wudi so dia ye be ma okwan ama watimi ameki money when so dia ne odo beba beto ho no obi the report ba ye be yi free ho and in fact na otwe etwa mu joada ye ne omo sa ya another virtual meeting with omo global policy director for West Africa ene mpenyimfo akuku dam omo hwehwe sa ne ma no so Emma New Media Association so president Nkonkonsa Eugene Nkansa vice president Amia Debra and your general secretary Jibril, they were all on the call yen na catch omo say yen recording from meto abonten by ya na nkrofo nim say nkita hodie bebre kwa behind the scenes say be betima pre ye
na ye hu what or content necessary entail how long necessary that one eyeballs saying a be catchy within ombetua na every monthly weekly quarterly
and no omoma threshold number of followers
2 of followers
and minimum number of followers say say we do 10,000 I qualify to monetization zone sana YouTube or TF platforms ne be break o munim enti no ye ohun ye letter na link kra to baby kra obetimi akosua de ni nyina ye de kan ho but ensi ho a subsequent meetings ayaye no nhyehyeye ne say ye be ya ahoboa ni aye training for content creators in Ghana enti eguso ayaye nhyehyeye na obi a wo question na ye ba mu no so ne ye beboa ne say ebia na nka omonko a ope Facebook penye bi email address number onya but on the part of government you can formally reach out now creating the platform no money o matimi network ama ono Ghana content creators okoshi ampenifo no ba bi o munimu no ko ne na meetings o ne na kasada enti na ni nyina ya about networking and access na krata ni titiri ni se ne ebeda Facebook ase because enim se Ghana mabunu bebre kwa na online no mu making kakra enti ya kasa ankra nyuma kuro no obi ho ka say ye brick and mortar there bi and digital economy no any space no development abam and the way ya ma ho ke kama nkrofo boys ni bi adi ye pa ni nyina onya online legitimately enti se bibi ho ha ye de beba be so ahyemu kina why not yen so ye be come mo
wa be o time no die suade I mean o time at the ministry where I say be our predecessor nya 4 years and more o dey as a barely a year bisa wo wa woni suade hunu me sure say obewo obeye say wo de be ye adwuma wo ministry enti be ye be a project bi na policy bi ye de be kai Fatima
yo edi kan mame nka say menua panyin Kojo Ponkroma Minister for Works and Housing medana see my communication maybe but it is different from managing a ministry enya kasape me buy no de akoma page me tete me echeche me niema ni so etisem ne successor.
Okay.
Although appointment ni dey free mampani ho enti you never know. But oyi na kuma mu kire madwuma. Etisa apprentice enti mani so yie. Mejidi so ono nso the courtesies a yebra panyi Honorable Mustafa Abdul Hamid. The man no or extending ni nyina to me and even more.
Okay.
Enti no ema ye bo me din February no me na reimpusu me enyama de foforo na I am ready because of senior yesia ye adwuma together the exposures ne opportunities given me. Nenti no enyama oye nyina ba kokora ni ho no ma make say oh new king new law. Enti me nso me ba be to be egu aye nyama foforo ye nyina na esi nkonya hwe se direction we na media no ko ebeboaye ebi ni coordinated mechanism on the safety of journalists ebi na media capacity enhancement program aye ya na edi kan otekoko so otumfo say to ababio asante hen opa ho ntoma ewo Kumasi this year January yesabe another cohort wo GIJ Unimac Jolu campus. So far you're training 140 journalists. It's a good thing. Me bo approach na ye catch am say bosume yi mu aye baby
train the journalists because in the institution they train journalists you know.
Okay. Obi person training.
Okay.
Then so say kwacha dey fair this can eto.
Okay.
And so be akade ni ho. Ne ye as ministry NSA form a working committee from GJ, give up all the organizations all space in my yaboboso. No mumu working committee no or my chairperson. The previous chairperson and a former vice chancellor for GIG, immediate past vice chancellor, Professor Kwame Nakwansa Edu. Working committee in the various universities are or more communication studies room no makope lecturers and the last two cohorts na faculty members no 10 lecturers Professor Sikanku ni omo keka ho nyina omo ka faculty no omo no omo design curriculum omo no omo say training no no mama certification and
certificate in the day
omo certificate no all the academic institutions e ka ho e wo so Unimac, all the associations also now working committee chair assigning na deputy chair so assigning na as minister so say assigning into extent of participation
as journalist
I can experience where professional training and academic there be some one century adwuma no mu dada enti we be hye mu kena
enya omo a bia me pese me be journalist me hia moa me
school fees
okay
ye pese won say obi oho ko journalism school in the 80s in the 90s na Facebook ni ho na management aspect of media sikasem ntoto ye media and the law obi akoka bibi yes ya chene jejia na ye de na besim ranim ebianka adjective bi na bibi ka ho ode hye ni man ko twetwa aginity nso onim ethics professionalism emerging issues and here the extent of your participation no ene say ye kope ho akohoma ene akade say be ya working committee na faculty ni betimi I execute
I see inti sesi ayi enra mo office na mo ko biye for Assembly Press zani no but Ghana Publishing at the first na be ni Kumasi how would they be operating
yo mami where the what be asem Ghana Publishing Company Limited omo show omo dwumadi ase somewhere in 1965 ye be a company no for no omo printing omo publishing omo gazetting enti emra acts of parliament constitution allies bibia omo ne aban adwumaku a omo tumi so omo be print obi ko se sani din affidavit yes ko gazette ni nyina omo pe ene wotumi omo de gazette ye beto aba isi form yes omo gazette bibi e de beto ni nyina omo no omo sa tumi no na in the 60s na omo bi adwuma no na nya nkran ha nko ana omo bi ye na ebi won kran ha baby I say NLA head office wo no na ho ya assembly press na ebi wo tema na ebi wo takrade na ebi wo Kumasi adum na anchakra sene aban adwumakuo bebre nkrofo ye toto na jeje mu ni ade ni nyina aguye enya regional branches na eguye no nko a o se wonnim baby a publishing one na before 2017 me kan say me law faculty first year in 2015 me ko hosa me ko to acts for the academic year sister. Nothing short of deplorable. Ajie gun futuro pe bebo ho no. Ye ka say aban adwuma mu ni a wonjindi. But I felt say in the public service the workers deserve better. Better conditions of service, better working environments.
Okay.
But na bi ni ho. Na bra president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo pa menu abema David Boateng Asante.
Yeah.
Ene the board
her
sister ene so wudru even publishing books wudru premises ho ne akacha o se ha nye banking hall na baby a wonyini state of the arts enye no nko a o masa akobie the first regional office in decades ewo Kumase Bompata aye ko ye na chiam na asem hene chiam mpanyimfo bebre free asem ebebo ye chidom ma ne ye kama ye ka say ye bia another regional office ewo Takrade.
Oh, okay.
No so ye nhihya ya ebeko ho nso so akopa ontoma enti abre bia nkrofo twa adwajo na abanyumakuo bebre egu ni ade yen a ye sectors na nyumakuo na di mu a ayeyi a succeed a expand no onti ho da wo ai
so when you say good news don't sell enti any say how enti it means that omunya sika wen budget kakra na ede ma omu na say omu adwuma na omu ye na no omu generate IG
a limited liability company enye subvented omu adwuma na omu ye no omu ye ni ye hyemu kina omu tu omu ho ka no more than faso asa bi okay dia ye investment ato new equipment machines the be print state of the art and security printing and nkeka ho enti adwuma ne de nyame anim board chairman ne board any MD ne management ne staff o ma hwe ne ye odu okra obeka sesebi what we know as a typical aban adwuma ne ho de nya sanity
okay
enti o ma hwe ho ye pa
why aid to a candidate be that during campaign time sabri campaign you mu wo he
me are one of the spokespersons.
Okay.
Yeah, past spokespersons and yeah bo Minua Dr. Gideon Boakudi honorable upon Kromana me.
Oh, okay.
But on say spokesperson adwuma na nye to say like grounds work. But issues be ba na say dey anu ye ba na ade ayeye. Enti no me ye disclosure say me te ho as spokesperson a ye kan sem no politically. Mete ho as a leader of a sector in terms of policy near there me preamble ne say I'm speaking as the sector minister.
Okay.
Enti sabi okuani emfo no do so a udo ni nyina enti enu amu na ye wa ye bo adwuma
ubetimi so atwase kind of friend no the question be ebisa wa na when we say we dey a spokesperson adwuma na me campaign e ko say
nyame adom ekoyie
okay
na minim se ekoyie ne fe ni nyina ne se nyankopon de nkunimdie ebeta to ama his excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh parliamentary candidates ene NPP amanyoko ni nyina me ankasa ansa na medi candidate bi echi ana metu me ho asi ho se meye adwuma ma obi no ne edi kan o mechimu ye conviction Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye obi a o pepa so obesom.
Okay.
Osom so yi na kuma mu ahobrasie mu bibia mu obaye no me medi deputy minister da medi deputy director da I know the difference between a deputy and a substantive. Nenso so oye deputy a ye delegate niema ma na vice president na oye ni yi a esese ye bo abaso. Na his excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia his contribution to the nature of politics aye Ghana ha aye politics of issues whether on the economy, whether on digitalization, ni bibia no. Wamaya movie completely from Michelle communication as say, yet studio and near batch a dear boss otro, na koye dede, near can be a drama who asem name a chum. Ghana contribution pa about politics of issues, Metimaka say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dimunt into mind. Because our questions or set questions or responses are what the lecture back. Or no vice president ne running mate minim se na or organize lectures etimi man krofo eseme mani so ade hu ni say na me pesa meka nipa me di na chi ni say na me boa na yeye hwe na nsen a ye call UPSA somewhere February ekoye Bawumia speaks a o kan na ni so ade hu in fact obi an yan share campaign na se bia no one name direction e ko papa ne kasa wie ya na ne mani adane o hwe continuously aprobo a ye ko so ewo northern part of the country baby e dom a o mode pepper ebedi papa nechi a because of GDA mapa ye nyina wo nani so ade hunu enti na ekoyie yenso so ye ere ho abodero ene mapa opese o de brega na ho
oya campaign spokesperson for idea ebi ma raise concern say mo mani focus on issues na asana doso na asano ye offbeat ni ade ebi so si o sisi ade campaign no asesa o bibia bi kakra mo be ye no dan.
It is good that he is being himself.
Okay.
Mejidi say if you are coming, come with your whole package. Sa sane you say no. Say we na only let people know what you are made of, who you are.
Okay.
And it brings some honesty, relatability, and some integrity to whatever you are doing. And you're always uptight. They be a suit and tie. And brofa kese nkwane ebeka. Ensentro na bi make us aban ya ye adwuma pa na nso brofo na doso ezase yesesa kasa no mu representation in minority languages, widely spoken languages na nkrofo tenema ase no wo hu because me ko mikro mu ogaru ya agenda 111 wo ho ya boso metina moto so de call site ho because na minima brand e bi a menene call law faculty offer me so maba okro mu me company ye some consultancies be on one of the agenda 111. Me fear for kra no mu nim say yesi awi till you can imagine. Enti say wo ye ni wo kan nyina won kran ha na say wo ye ni nyina won kran ha na wan chichem wan mubum ama nkrofo e wo fo ma hu ne ekoso a at the end of the day no ye hu bi pen president kofo be ye mampanyi somewhere 208 ene minim say even NDC newspapers ni be palava ni ade omutimi ko twa mfonyi kra beto no mo de newspapers so ni ade say tomatoes say de emoji de aye na no so a ritualist ni abaye so wasesa Ghana gold nyina akoton say wan kasa ma wo ho a obi be kan ma especially in this day of misinformation and disinformation ni social media ni AI sister what have a obi betimi the AI bibi aka ho e de mfie be 20 years aka wo mfie ho say be odo beba beto social media so ankrofo be twetwe enti ya said ne say our side of the story is known, our narrative is known. Yen twen mankrofo and say din na ansa na say posterity. As for President Akufo-Addo, I have no doubt say dachi nchirima be kan no and consider him as one of the leaders in Ghana's golden age. In a time na wiase afana nyina kasem ho aye den ene wiase aye den ene ma to renchema asisi ne ne ekoso na nso so ono ne time so intervention, social intervention say oni bia nkra hia forma ebetimi akọ school apomodin ayare sabia o mampanyi Akufo-Addo nko asi wo de toto aban bia de awasi you know say from 92 obi eni ho awasi more than president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo.
No ya na nkrofo bisa one simple question na me hwe video be from another station and almost say aye kon aye no almost o name project aban aye ontumi nka it's a hospital no de name ba ko pe o si kai mi bi on kai bi enti case agenda 111 no na nipa no host ne say mawie the hin na ye completed nyame amwakra mon complete na wako nti so obi the asem say kachewa sesi ano ansanas information minister information no at your tips fingertips and say say spokesperson for Dr. Bawumia campaign na obi ya no say
okay na edi kan metima kache say ye ka say a lot of the hospitals about 94, 95, 96% completed.
Okay.
Enti abra ye bebo de ro se nyame ya adomo a even a free September busumi mu aban be start a commission hospitals ni bi no because o man ye adwuma na kwa akiri o mawie na nso so sane esika no obi o hono ma me ne o kasa nyina na me yi mfonyini of all the hospitals are very advanced aban betimawie business ebi we he o hwe progress image ya me de kire wi ya baby to say that there so ye wi edan na wi ya boso baby to say nyina hi bodi Kenya ase Oduma ase dia so
jene
adabo krom nsaba de ye esi ho no mu say ye dan kwa na e hospital anka meka cho so udru ha obehu say ewie
exactly na ka beba say e dan na wie na ye wie dan no ye wie but ye nim say hospital enye hospital until ye de nia megum
bebre omo de mfidie agum se na emi say kan me kan 92 96 na ye na e kire say ya tra dan no e de mfidie nyina e den agum
na before I bet to about ye ma ye ho 3 months time July conti August September October enti ye ma ye ho say by 3 months time October and they no ye betumi awi agye na 111 be sen complete
minimum say ye mbie kra e bedru dudie bebi
be
confident ne ya bobo so ewie de edoso ebura aduanan but me susu say mahu bi omode emfidie ne niema ahyehye mo masiesie me susu say no mo de is a matter of weeks ani mani me bebie wo ya me de kire we hwe awutu breku de hwe nsaba afranse mpoho wo mpoho de ya every state of the art district hospital bia obehu bia wo hu say edrusa bobi ho ayen commission ye man krofo nko ntino na adwene ye ne say aban nya ebi kra aban bo ano ban so wanya hwe asene man so de same thing say achim so adru ofo ase agona ahantan heman nsu ayem chechewre entini me bobo so nyina de hye wo ho no mo de omukọ ha de apeguso omo be kwa abomosu enya de omo betumi akom say ye commissioner na omo bekom na ye commission so no minim say September say wo July August September ya minim say nhyehyɛ ye wo ho nanso so eja ye wo mo ye ho adwuma it is not fair to take the wind out of their sail but ye start bia megide say mo ankasa ye the drones beko ene bibia akwa mfonyini ama mo nso so matimi de bia
magana o campaign spokesperson so osi obedi obi achi a wo say nipa no wo conviction within you not just wa ujitum unya atenkan say nipa yi obetumi ayo edian na ma wo say Dr. Bawumi abetumi ayo eni so ade hunu ne say
okay ne edi kan ne say me hunu say aya abrofo kan bibi say cometh the hour cometh the man empempenso awiase aduru no ene mpempenso aga na aduru exposure say won yekoso owiase no minim say among all the candidates ono na the most knowledgeable and are the most exposed and understand the times that we are in, especially when it comes to the youth of this country. Mekasa also because University of Ghana and Shishemu bi akoso kire say Ghana population 72% 35 years or below. Sister, ewiasen komotwetwe technology digitalization ne niam e ka so ho no enne sister anya ne obo pane na nakatu aso okọ Silicon Valley okọ omo a omaye engineers in the space of technology ne nkeka ho eni sika ehwie ema mabuna so obi ba na or draw attention to the sector or your policies in the sector a ebebie yeni ebema ya ho keka akosoro a mepenesa edi enti na mekasa edi kan o kan say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no champion say ye won kurase e won su agya e wa achirichiri ete se me na na kurase won totoro so achi a na ye frɛ ho aboabo ekwan nkɔ access ni ho owo ka obi a ansa na yemfa ne nhye achire ntwa miles emra baabi no na ageta ne ahwere nipa no o se yenya medical drone delivery system na eno ye fa drone na sa wo hye tokromu ye pin map na drone no ankasa tu any part of the country say omo ye over 10 regions in a matter of minutes and hours wa be drop here drone no na nurse ni so ye or ye content kra na so obi o ho betimi administer no maye NDC for omo current women organizer o say drones yi na nkrofo eyiri no mu bedware afa na ebe ne na mu wiem ahwe nkrofo adagyamu the thinking any foresight no to where baby awiase ne kone any ho nanso so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia adaroma monfidie iso ana na mehwe bi beyond o deliver vaccines deliver nro deliver moja enkwadodo o magi through this medical drone delivery system nanu ya me hu say reporter ba ko me refi media house no Ojina Afram Plains, one of the most remotest parts. BEC in social nkra no kɔkyerɛ ye no exam sheet no sɛ nya teto hɔ ayɛ sɛ we ma start na we mu akyirikyiri nti mu twɛn yen deliver obi ade na exam BEC exam papers ye the drone atimi akɔ drop it ama district education for any headmasters for atimi anya a administer ama Ghana irrespective of baby a wo yetimi atwa exams at the same time enye no nko a hwe Ghana ha sei minim se president Kofo Apenso na National Identification Authority ye de bai National Identification Authority na bai no me kan pass at that time under Professor Atefa almost started so omo year registration me na mo University of Ghana me call Great Hall na me call ye capture yes san aban as a heading a hemre as on beto aso me awie ni sesi a sister emfie nwotwe ntimi a operationalize National Identification Authority and issue cards and Magana de share do na. Do you know what happened? Yet in 2016, Betty say one of the former national executives of NDC, Alhaji Hudu Yaya, NDC Mpenyumfo, one of the respected Mpenyumfo, only the then CEO of your friend is saying a honum. Asen to ye bi asese ekoso ne yi na ankoso na chese adwuma na omo ye na emu anhye kena wonim sa under president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo bebia na ese okope akohoma bebia ema yetimi hye National Identification Authority no mo kena no wonim sa sister se ye kasei Ghana this year over 17 million ena capture emu fa dodo na akogye omo cards enne cards ni nti yetimi synchronize with data me card no so no me de me snit e ma omo de to so me de me voters ID mo de to so me de me passport mo me de nkrata bi a me wo aban mu bi a mo de to so say be a me krata na me data ira o ba bi a eno no wo ho
me gidi say a wutietie bi amanfo ehonom na amanfo be ka say o ya de opponent ne ka say Obano no kasa say me economist president so then flag bearer be ka say krachi no onim de we dwade ni sika say munti na makofa na ba so meboa afi de emu ye de no de o say me de me digitalization ma enti amanfo say sabre ya ye wo mu e na omu hia ni nim de e we dwade ni sika sam ntutu emu kese nanso mu ubehia no say
ne edi kan Ghana economy complaints I hear from Mfie Kojohoho ne tichiwa aye kan na ye say ye economy no ye was structural problems.
Okay.
Ye say a Gadgesburg economy. Ananya sa na kan bibia ya about importation. Bibia ne o importing in anso e dollar sem na kwa akope. Enti no among the solution to the structural problems of Ghana economy say President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aban yetimi a lobby ama as many as 6 vehicle assembling plants ewo Ghana ha enne wonim say assemble cars wa amasamai enya abrofo nkwa na ye adwuma wo ho Toyota wa ha Suzuki wa ha Sinotruk wa ha say among bebre VW wa ha VW Golf na ya tro GOL na ya assemble wo Ghana ha ne na maslokofo edema eyine ye wa ha say enti sister that is one of the structural problems are solve say manufacturing assembling yenye wa ha ne to so mienu any digitalization it is part of the solutions to the structural problems edi enti na make asa ansa na obetima digitalize our economy no you need to digitize ne say for analog data move it to digital data and every single public institution now the Public Services Commission any more within the sector me service or DVLE 2010-2011 obana wo ba beje o kan krata e wa adaka mu antentan ne mfuturo bono e wo container bi mu oba bi ye hye max ne akoyi adaka na ba ne ye bekan ne e wo kan no fro atwede ba kumienu na ne sisi ye ne ye o simintimi oba ye so nkrata na yira ye hu obetena ho the whole day aso atwa ejajo every single institution the quality of service delivery are improving because ye movie data ni nyina from analog to digital. Enti ansa na ye kokan won krata won futuro mu no enne ye bono computer so na ye print aye neema ama.
Okay, so we can say
not just
digitalization,
you have to digitize.
Enti no open enti for no so be catch you say then enye onu no share sa digitalization ase cause e ba na digitization ne dia ni opponent NDC e sha ase e no mu dikosi data center e wo circle ho baby no nti adenti na wafa ho fans ni nyina
onfa ho fans.
Okay.
Wa wo de a wa ye bebi ho nkonta.
All right.
Eya akansie na ye politics enti no e na obia wo na asem ka ne narrative ne na no yie.
All right.
Beka dodo a wa ye. Ma ye nso ye meka dodo a ya ye. But I am saying say in recent years the contribution of NPP to the digital agenda and that of NDC, it's like night and day.
Okay.
And ben ho baby.
Okay.
At the end of obetimi aka na tra na emu me aka se bechiche mu a. Mama ma example. Ghana, your passport send here in 5 years. So say na 5 years aba no asa akotosa. And anya sa.
Yeah.
And here 10 years.
Okay.
I save you the next time I say so ko diki mfie enum echi esa so ko pre passport.
Okay.
Enya no nko a na wo koto forms wo post office no wa fail uni penyin bi akra eja wo sofo ana imam de obehu mobo no ma stamp ya trotro bi ama na wakọ akoye submission no wa back no wa ba beji date and the processes no dodo na ye online.
Okay.
Ye online na wo bekọ hono ma wo de nkrata ehye o nsem na wo capture wo wi a wo passport no utimi mom address say fabre mi ofie no mo de afa courier services mu no mo de abre wo fie sister anya no nko ahụ me na me to ECG credits meto credit na just me call vendor point na makọ DQ so okona nipa 50 na wo ho the whole day wo nkwa adwuma ato ho to credit and na me dem ma me to me credit wo mpam sa na ye 2 am a 2 am na mani tina me hu se ho aye hia fan na dum a metimi to me credit wo phone so na ma upload me print me statements at the same time instantly. Okay. Na improvements so.
Okay.
And na Ghana Water Company the same thing. Me tua me water bill e me phone so. Mobile money. Na mobile money se bia me wo MTN me ni Voda ana Telecel me ni Airtel Tigo. Me pese me transfer iska ana me debit bank ana me yi free bank. Just say me yi sika no free me wallet no.
Okay.
Na mako vendor no wo Vodafone ana vendor no wo Telecel na me sa de akɔhye ne nsam bio asa ahya ase aye process no foforo mintimi mfa me sika free me momo wallet mu nko to me bank account mu just amako yi cash na manante akɔ bank de akɔtum and the NDC omo ka say omo betima mobile money interoperability omo sisika ye behia e de aye eye $1.2 billion tieni yo enye million American sa $1.2 billion no o de bagana mu a trillion bebre be fa mani so me hunu ka Dr. Mahmoud Baumia as vice president o mampeni na nado danko akufuado e hye ne se won pe kwan a ye be fa so aye interoperability no onim sika dodo e de ye 4.5 million hwe $1.2 billion o de yi $1 billion ni free ho 200 million na de kire no kran nye no ne de interoperability o 4.5 million enti se enko no enye ne pepa ene ne integrity ene on se na NDC fo abeka kire Ghana de share dada so omo de $1.2 billion na beye enti abana ye beye interoperability ne dia yenso so ye mia ya no na yemfa 4.5 million enye na sika twitwiri die over $1.195 billion no yentwem fangu yekotoko mu anya ne sa the disclosures telling the public say ye betima ye at a way cheaper price. Okay. And ye rocket science.
Okay.
Emma mi bu papa no empempenso bebre I cannot even tell.
Okay, so still
and me say economy ni solutions no e bi ni structural challenges are aban solve say be afebo. And let me give you the interesting news. Woni mu say aban be board euro say covid nsunsuanso Russia Ukraine and the contribution of Russia to the world crude markets in excess of 11%. Ama enunti no, ama market pricing no, all of a sudden na crude oil every bear $70 per barrel, adru somewhere $114 per barrel. Ama market na ebasa. And when the crude market no is affected, that it also affects the global financial markets. Yet America for say ye rates no ye increase. After the dollar no more ba holding. And even all the international financial institutions never abontin beka say because of attraction now US dollar nene government policy or my to increase their rates no investors best start action musika every emerging markets mo back to the US. They gave me share on First Point and Weon some of the list they gave of about 70 countries that are likely to be affected na Ghana ka ho.
Okay.
Eno na chi no aban sa ba say President Akufo-Addo in one of the addresses to Ghanaians in COVID, Osimunim mejitum say sikasem no ato ejeje mu. Nanso so I know how to bring the economy back to life. Nemo nipa yehre omonkwa dia, I don't know how to bring them back. Whatever we can do to save the Ghanaian population, yenji nipa nkwa, ye real economy no, we will build it back.
And also the opponents in Ebeka say mo fa COVID hu ye mo didi ho pa. Emo take away ehun ka e baaye nti just enrakra na metie opponent ni bia omo ka say COVID e ma e bi musun ye no Ghana de e ma ye nya sika nanso ya manage ni ye.
Sister, Ghana nya monarchy, enya dictatorship, democracy. Democracy nti na e wo mrahye bedwam. In fact, this time around Ghana e were peculiar dynamic bi wo mrahye bedwam. Ese dom kuma ne dom kese no difference ne ye just one independent candidate de beka ho afi bia bosen aban gibia sika ekoba international transactions nyina obeje a obesere okọ spendi wie nso so a obesa de annual debt report aba budget review bibia o de bana senso ani a ye fra wo mrahye bedwam ema questioning baso say ye ministries ni agencies are enunti na auditor general's report eba abonti a enye final ebi wo hono ma omo ba ye omo beji information na information omo pe from agency na enye ready enunti na se ye boldin wo auditor general's report no ma wo akwanya se mrahye bedwam public accounts committee omusi nkonwa ne ato ye nsan frel to reference the queries in the auditor general's reports. Enti at the time on be frɛ no wo anu ye bi da we not captured da wo de ni nyina beto omanim wo de beto omanim nso so wie a se wo di fo a obenya personal liability e betima say charge wa na ye bebo ka say kofa sika na bra, and that is the practice.
But ye no say charge bebre any disallowance bebre ho no mo anya adwuma. And yes, I buy we so pay, but I'm saying so auditor general it me can disallow this we say sikawi and I say charge nipa we mo fa emra back, and so yen sanka e me no kra no mo sisi na chese sika ye hwere e wo aban enwuma mu no nye sika.
Say anya adwuma we have collectively failed, not just the executive. Okay. Media, minority, political parties, CSOs. We need to set our priorities right. Say if you identify or say oh you personally liable for causing financial loss and I say theft and I bibi na ye ntimi amesi so na ye de achawpa na jamonko na say ye ntimi amasa discipline na anya adwuma. We have collectively failed. Okay. Entina president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo penso de oh ye na say ye hu bibi said obekwa akogina court aban yi ba ye unim say National Communications Authority abane de mpanimfo from board ni bia na enam omunyuma ansem misunsu sikasem tochima or de omukọ court emi egwu omufo ai
nene ede na ya na
state venture
opponent ni free president so a clearing agent
so omu baby ayo omo de no omobo bi so omo say NCA board mpanimfo and the NDC they know that for a fact ye de omukọ gina amre nim emre bu omufo ema ye chie bitumu bisa say under venture capital nipa beye 9 ye de omukọ gina amre nim na Maslock the most recent one adragia so ye bu aye and some a free Maslock case no mobile bia even NDC for bebre kra say say me de ntwa yi untimi mfa bosia emma obi se monje nkodi dwuma na mfa akire nkwaji sika no bag mu mfa nkoto ka mu nkodi.
Okay,
that is what they call impunity.
And some economy, you enjoy forex and the into because I'm saying you can't, you are belaboring the point. But I turn back on and saying a report to be by I say you can't worst performing currencies. We are see South Africa, Ghana CD, Edimo Kotenepa. Na Abubakar say you were economist unimde. Now all your structural reforms wona by mu say na still you see the esa palongo wo form.
Edi kan ye hu publications bisa and even an additional publication say Africa nyina ni wiase nyina Ghana na age bosia pa wo IMF. In fact ebra ye unim see ne finance minister ye monthly economic updates me moderate ni ye krendi na otwemenu. The country representative of IMF to Ghana, Mr. Stefan Rode, and so ntrofo eba ho bisa no e ma ne ka kire omo se enye no kre. And so enne in this day obia timi kope bibi no abo abosire muka no atwero bibi no de ato ni media me say Guinness World Record craje omo de na Dr. Baumia. Are you getting it? Atro obi betimi atwero bibi ehwana without investigation. Okay, no say enti Ghana for doing say Ghana e the IMF casting Argentina than Egypt than way than Kenya than way obobo oboso ni nyina afede na dem ho aye say ebudi baby as information ni free buy e dey nyame na
yes so afọ ahwa ne boso nti wo kasa disinformation misinformation nti waso ya no nti ha de hyewo minister tare na na kapo no
ya kan wo ka tro mo say enye no kre no mo per fact na as simple as going on the IMF website, as simple as Google, from authentic sources ebe mo anya sa data no. Let me give you an example. 2024 first quarter Ghana economy grew by 4.7%. Industry nkwa grew by 6.8%. Enunti yeshia IMF no almost projected growth no maye ama Ghana say about 2.8% no because of the successes of the fourth quarter of 2023 and the first quarter of 2024 no upward adjustment of the projections from 2.8 to 3.1.
I see.
Omo beka ye nche who say S&P and Fitch at the comments be about the performance of the Ghanaian economy say they are seeing a positive outlook to the extent say be 2025 mono Ghana say be fan ntoma paefra as one of the fastest growing economies bill.
What can Fitch for ne say election omuhunu say NDC ne be ne nra na making kind
me kan ba honom me kan ba
time ntia
why me de wonim so omo ankasa project say Ghana economy no by end of year the growth no will go as high as 4.3%.
I see.
Now wo kan bi omu na wo kan omo election projections omo ye. I have some stories I will bring into Kamia me send them. One, the basis of that assertion and say almost say omoji information from Owura Musa Dankwa of Global Info Analytics. Ni enim Fitch say sikasem omo ohum nimdie. But over the period, omo predictions about elections and I want to give you the stories to see it. Let me give you one. Omo de beto abonten say in Zambia opposition leader won perform when ruling government in the be winning. The opposition leader won with landslide. Okay. Omo predicted say election year UK omo call between conservatives any Labour Party no.
No dear.
Kie papa yi
Kestama.
Wabe win with a landslide. Na Labour force so omo win with a landslide omo give seats over 490. Or by Fitch 4 predictions I have the story and publication. Omo say embasoda. Sister, abaso am omo prediction na si form. So me hwe omo trends we obi now say we Global Info Analytics we contributor to elections outcomes enyam na me say wadwuma. But I am saying say near references Mayamau in Zambia and UK actually said they have gotten it wrong once, they've gotten it wrong twice, and I am confident say in Ghana they will get it wrong the third time. because abana ne ye koto no ne ye kan and na ye ni abre say o predicting in our favor one predicting in our favor Ghana for no mo koto aba ne ma ye ni abre campaign no ho say adwumaden ye besi form ne akoka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ani so ade hu no de a kire mo
me Dr. Napo ticket enka ye ni mo say previously bia lawyer ne contractor lawyer and economist and as a lawyer and economist no mo sele pa ma Ghana photo and as see a lawyer and doctor and so combination no mo be marketing is saying
ebeko ebefa edin kunim die beba minim ticket
economist ne doctor me say lawyer and doctor economist ne doctor
yes Dr. Bawumia the vice president of the republic was economist enna the running mate, a medical doctor.
Yeah.
Medical doctors in Ghana are among the most brightest students that we met in our classrooms.
Okay.
It's a fact. You know, one at our class from primary to senior high to university. It's the best of our brains. Because nipa no, I could do surgeon, no bet my papa nipa. Nipa nyame abono so onye ne nkwa. De na chese woni mu dia, or de beba beto to niema ma o man na di. Besides, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe a medical doctor. Nanso so he is the first minister under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or shared the implementation of the free senior high school policy and succeeded in the first year of the first term of President Nana Addo's administration.
Okay.
Sanke Ebeka say, na doctor they all compare wa education sector, but the evidence there is there for.
If you know will be your education background
Sister,
as a deputy or this supporting.
Sister, the education sector is one of the most successful sectors when we want to tell the success story of this Akufo-Addo Bawumia-led administration. Okay. And Napo's contribution, his hold, his leadership of the sector cannot be recounted. Education sector improvements are within this period, ne sister. Enunti ne yekoto abadia ankayada. Because many say beyond the implementation of free SHS, beyond the establishment of new universities, including the University for Local Government Development or Akumadan, and beyond all the support systems of Modiabano, the reality of smart schools project, digitalizing our education, has started on Mampenyi Epenso. Unim say me no te ha ye ka say unim say check tablets ama school for. Over 250 schools. And no monsa ka tablets.
So say a time in inti repair pano no na shewo Minister of Information cap no na Mampenyi ba foforo no na onya kwan hia nsem twofo na yade apapa kofo fiti ase People's Assembly na eyefe pa Mampenyi die na afi ayete say osone so eham pikimo tina manfo say a ofa omo ye pro abanya na pro MPP enu so kra no first term no pe this term no aso onye enti na no ebra mo opponent JM ekohia ansem twofo ni bi wo Kempeski ho no amanfo de agunsane ani a wonum carry ka say JM response apt on free ministers adadafo be supporting me any ade as information minister obeyi anu say
yo ma menka we nchel for the records because maybe I know this more than any representative of this government.
Okay.
At no point in time any started a president's encounter with the media. Ye mu say yesu say we say e wo kuo we nti afre na yesu say we say e wo kuo we nti
but na motibi
me Fatima to Abubakar as deputy communications director na me schedule.
Okay.
Say me invitation me constitute list me invitation me reference and trophy na aye sans and trophy nhia mu no.
Okay.
In fact basis ani e de frefre na edoso ebi ne sen media mu associations entini etimi frɛ GJA president say ye pamocho mumboa ye na ye constitute ensentropho a omobeba edwumadie no enam say media dodo na won kran ha ninti no say wo jai de ma ye nkwa na ye omo a ye ni omo ne ye mfrefre omo a na abeye te say ne wo ye presenter celebrity omo pe ne ebe frɛ omo. But with the involvement of the GJA no they were looking at regional representation, language representation. Entu baba dem ho no presenter bi free Bogatanga obi free wa obi free dambai ebi aha de enkran ha no hu ni TV so no wani edi echesa wo pe usual suspect bi nanso no mo bebi o mo hwe ne say emaye nto minorities ajeje mu no mo ho ebiew yedru baby nso so aye the quota system be kan ho me ankasa me free management of media houses na maka cha omo say o mampani mostly general managers anase bia CEO anase CEOs dey onso mo ho odin kakra me sempa cha o mampani say yem friends and trofo na enye nhyiemu na looking at the size of mo media house na yema mo quota nipa 3 yema mo quota nipa 5 what you do ni say ense misana mo de beba no media house ni internally mutimi ye meeting na maka say these are your priority areas enti nipa miensa na ye de omo ba no omo begina ye na ma bisa nsem a ebe siuti ana ebe reflect ye te ha say yensusu a enema yesusu. So that was the system and I was the one executing it. Enti I know for a fact to say ofre media house manager we are minim say of course adwuma bia internal politics room ebi ono so be frɛ nkrofo bi ono no pe o masema na bibi sa mo maba but at no point in time ena President Akufo-Addo ana then Minister for Information Mustafa na Honorable Kojo ana say Eugene Ahia we me former boss e ka say ye the list bi ma o say freeway ana say freeway say because omo na esusu so omo ka mi man in fact omo are some of the worst critics of Aban no mo tete mu a metimanya video footage just to refresh your memory no wako through back at her faces and say these are people I bet me do o ma bet na so mo beka bi mu ayen.
All right. Unfortunately, every night a bit, but maybe some conform and some questions among a number of questions. Or Hineba Nana Kufi Asante, say what happened to moving the economy from taxation to production? Idea amount for a busapa. And I'll say how much is a gallon of fuel now? Second one, full circle. So on 11 September 2020, Nana started accident and emergency unit construction in Doma Hinkra, the Doma Hospital. Now the project is still at the foundation level. When are you going to complete it? Now that Ajima Menu is not the Minister of Health anymore. Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Sister, maybe see ya no be dey send me say na so no media encounter ni bia na Alhaji Bature Uncle Kwesi Pratt omunyina bi say omo questions.
Okay.
So it wasn't even an issue at the time.
All right.
Na what the ba say ye share boss from taxation to production. Na eno no social media. Sister, mama kan say president's efforts towards production. Moving from taxation. Oba the first time, and also say taxes base dunum yenyin free ho as nuisance taxes.
Okay.
Mamin kan wo se na kaya ye fo nyina no mutua taxes. No mutua levy. So obi so bayire wo dwom na se ye ka kire ne se won fa ni sika mra no amfa amma obi timi so ne pan mu pushi no ma adwiri no ma ne ko mu bu. And we shouldn't forget what President Akufo-Addo did to remove the taxes. And that is just one of the examples, Medema. Let me also remind you, say Ghana's industrialization agenda and the Fourth Republic, President Akufo-Addo has done the most.
Okay.
Examples are common to everybody. Dako farm seguye. Abane absorbe under 1D 1F. Obi ohonoma one district one factory no say enkrofo adwuma o ma biebie na momode mudin ba betoto so abeje fans sister ente sa a government program funding TO access to funding ka ho access to social infrastructure ka ho enti Ghana Exim Bank sika e wo ho ye so omode adwuma na ye fa under 1D 1F omuma wo sika ni bi na wotimi ade akokra neema ba be hye adwuma no mu kena yama wakwanya ma equipment a wode ba Ghana ede abaye manufacturing no adwuma wo fa ne free sister ene obi otin sawam suhum kwan no so bia ni mu se tomato paste lavance ye wo Ghana ha obi owo brekum onim se ntos ye wo Ghana ha obi ote akumfi onim se abrobe ne yedua wa ha ne ye de afa akumfi juice aye aku juice me call Washington in April. Me to Ghana eku juice on shelf. evidence of President Akufo-Addo industrialization ebi no okwa Akuapem North shoe factory ewo
kafra once o kana me say obi say na de amoye wo Ghana Lavance I know mutin kan say entosi papa
enti obi hu ntosi na wahu o ka say free Ivory Coast na baby nso ha ya so Ghana for Ghana nkwala na ye na okonse one market abu me mom kra first time me hu na me nim say made in Ghana me say me body bi o mo say no bi ni ho we na wo me say we o ma potwetwe ntosi bi afọ mu ama we bi ana anya yi bi o mo say he there be a factory na esi so hu mu na enti no the abiding efforts to move from taxation to production ebi ne say 1D1F for mo de buy
all right
ebi ne the interventions are buying here under Ghana Enterprises Agency for SMEs to scale up no munya sika. What say about the 8.2 billion Ghana cedis announcement for SME programs?
What correction? No, na cedis one because once they know papers need be more dollars.
Now, all kinds of say
dollars pa.
Ghana Enterprises Agency. Na NBSSI,
okay,
National Board for Small and Medium Scale Enterprises, and the Ministry of Trade, sister
industry.
Say opese wuhu President Akufo-Addo's investments in businesses and enterprises. But NBSSI for budget from 2009 to 2016. Neshe what they have become today. Uni madia no moye. Sika ne allocate mom na it could only pay for compensation. Salaries ekotia. Oko NBSSI records mu and the Ministry of Trade na it is nothing to write home about. And ne abenyini ama cap hwe COVID sika na omo ka na eche na yehu ni nyina no NBSSI for na he enne GE Ghana Enterprises Agency uko ode bisa adwuma TUC bisa trade unions no si tag no tag Traders Advocacy of Ghana
Traders Advocacy Group Ghana.
Yes ne bisa trade organizations ne se COVID de buy no aban no enti sika na Ghana Enterprises Agency formerly NBSSI ye ka say COVID-19 business support program no ye chama no so adwadifo so ansa na ya nche
tag fo nya bi
baby me si bisa omo say me dey me bisa omo
because president ni me bananka wa mfa dia mafie na me ko bisa no say me dey
we na won tidwom
na me banya bia mitumi nya bi ha kwadwo
first kind of drama enem me say wo dey opa akokuma say bisa adwadifo
obi pese wo fa anwa gu garim salifu lookman or say brekum factory no dey work. You spoil the man plans. The factory they work.
Or say we spoil the man plans. It's not true.
It's not
true. Sister Mamen Kain just before parliament ebe rise or Mosaba ya. Unim issues are na before them. Bako had to do with approval of ministers. The second one no had to do with tax waiver for 1D1F companies are or moniema bedru porter say clear because they say under Ghana ye new tax exemptions act no just say what they call parliament for parliamentary approval. So I know said there are some of the factories are because of challenges na koso of parliament it was live on national TV obi ahwebi entinya bosremoka enti anu hunto to ye no SCP no obi equipment aka e my omo de
Sandra say hey this woman can talk anyway she speaks well and has quite a command over the Twi language. Is she really an Hausa?
Me yakusasi
also yakusasi onye Hausa but we country in the fine pa se say woni no aboabo okumase no ayesa no ton Hausa koko was hefana
me ton Diego
mo shizogo it's not teaching
no friend me from Choba to Ghana bar
Sani oh beautiful
me a Choba operator lawyer
beautiful Choba aba so betimi ewura aba betimi aba be lawyer too bad en komo na ye den so ba bia ye den na ade science ye be ye ni se ye be se ye be ye nkomo no kejebi na adachi bia ya se amoa ba bi ne mum se de mi twa wo so nti o de summarize me so a politician o kasapa but me only na summarize 1 minute mami
summary me de be man say mestre Ghana fo nyina me gidi say President Akufo-Addo baye entotoye opportunities or they buy any the rate of economic growth from 2017 to 2019 ye nyina ye hu ye kwa ahohiahiem omampanyin ankasa wankɔhye kokoam ɔsɔ camera si nanim ekopem eburu mpraduasa na ɔde ne ekoso owiase ne Ghana ha nyina de abrɛ ye hia nsuo ma ye nsuo ye hia nkane ɔma ye nkane ase ye mfa no kwane ntuafa ena crisis na twam omampanyin sɛ ye recovery phase aye kɔ back to baby ana ye pre-covid. Now all the projections say free by nyina kyerɛ say we are on the path to recovery, we have turned the curve. Enti Mr. Se Ghana for mo ye chidom omu nkoye mwa omunye gidie wa aban no mu ene ye incoming president ne vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh na omu experience ni nimdie na within this crisis period a omu betimi aboaye ameya kɔ baby ebeboa de yedi abre Ghana de hye nyina.
Thank you. Honorable Fatima to Abubakar, so for share amani bonsem so na osan Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team no kasama for bako oba ko she mema mienu mfimfin nti ne wo she caps ni too o she we kakra na wa she we kakra no pay honorable ye da se pa internet no honorable what is say we quickly mami say ya na producer the information ya ba say yes we are seeing internet nyina ye disrupted atiko China pen no more internet access tie wo kra wo say o try say we google ade emma what I'm sure say wo ba na ya we
there be say I wanna why me siche but me gidi say empenyumfo ebeti gina ye so say Starlink ya more your friend is licensed to operate in Ghana because of experiences I nya with cable cuts and they say yeah way options near her say yeah for be free we may ye baby free me did say me and my sister Penny honorable Eslo so ekufo or name Penyumfo bibi say back to omo notice and many ya no matoto near mammy
serious one because you see akwantufu binum so I stranded where because of checking in and all that until we machine to we machine emba
what we are say won say your pens in near my yenti bi da na esisi na minimu kura say bedroom e bi nyame mfra ma e fa ne free ya se me nhome je so ahye bibi o hwene ano te near ma esisi e wo ba bia anti me gidi say
we dey asama kan aboa o pa na mabusa question ya aboa me ko because me dey information additional information ne kan dia obeka se wo because they say software be ne workers Microsoft for workers na o mako strike enkofo nya access a hacking
strike na so baby
trust the politician Honorable Yadaze pa choma me na kuyaski say e watade ya odi she me fefefe na me kamfo ne ma on say McCarthy Hill Junction bia ni JE University ni dia nimhwe no e hwa na kuyaski e wo obetumi so afrɛ no 020 836-4729 020-836-4729 and Friday mpacho cospa akoye officials kakra kosiesie wanim na fe kona kwadwodwo ho me massage your pedicure no manicure no bibia anti Monday no na we look refreshed now they are share na work for France ko Kisma grooming and spa or Achimota new Achimota na obefre book your appointment at 0249 507713 0249 507713 omoye working so to betimi a work in witimi so dear and say Z Nails and Beauty the hair mama was Specters Kotobabi Eco Bank Chihuahua pe and no so ye nails into betimi akono akoye nails honum bonse Monday me ba no na white ne koma ye foforo na wakona wakakosisi uti ho nso kintezi nso wo ho hu sa ti de onya ko ho it is a whole beauty city was Specters Kotobabi ho 055 38 37201 nyame eya domwa mame ema ma bitri so usu o say mitasha anti apa ne menya 70 years mane ma me happy birthday ti anti bitri so usu baby a wo bia e da wase ma happy birthday wate nyame nhyiraw nyame ya domwa ejuada ade chenshoma besia ba mame ya kunamani madam ase ama momoni hwa adehye